Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, and I'm back for some more Final Fantasy 16. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for today, but I thought I'd at least try and do some 16 since I didn't stream yesterday. And I didn't stream yesterday purely because it was just an absolute hectic day. I didn't have time, work got in the way, and just, yeah. So I can see we've got a side quest here, so we'll go ahead and do that first. Since we're trying to keep all the side quests to a bare minimum.
Oh, this? It's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old Tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
I think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Yeah, we'll do that. I also want to take a moment to say a big thank you as well, because I've noticed we've now hit the 140 mark.
Thank you.
So as far as subs go, we are getting there gradually, which is good.
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Now, question is, can we actually get there right now? Because the last time I looked at the map, everything was locked. So let me just have a look and see what's what. Oh no, we can get out. Okay, let's go and travel to Martha's Rest then and see what we can find. So we just need to make our way up here.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after
There we go.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. And there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Right. I suppose I need to motivate myself somehow to start bringing out some more videos soon as well, because I know I haven't aired any videos for a while. That's quite a distance, isn't it?
Don't you go causing any trouble now.
If we make our way across the bridge here and then drop down from the left side. Try going back the other way, see if I can get around the other side. There must be a way across. Oh, I see. There's like a little bridge just there. I set a marker there and use that as a guide rope. There it is. That was easy.
Scorpions.
Ah,
At least I know what I'm up against.
so take all of 5 seconds. Hopefully. There is one thing I'm noticing, and that is that everything seems to be going up in level as I go up in level. I still need to work out where the rest of these hunts are as well.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
Alright. I might go and have a quick glance at the hunt board in a second, just to see if I can work out where exactly these hunts might be. Might give us a better idea of where to
Did
look
you
for
find
them.
our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Marvellous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Yeah. Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
So you know it's poisonous and yet you're going to use it anyway.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
You want to poison yourself? Be my guest. But we're alright, thanks.
Odin's teeth. What, the salt on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's Stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Why do I feel like we're going to come back to the hideaway at some point and everybody in the hideaway is going to be, well, poisoned? Alright, Right, let's just have a look at this and see if we can. So we killed that one, we've got 2 others. Location Clairview, Sandbreed. And the other one is in the Broken Hill, Rosaria. Okay, so now we know where they both are.
There are new billets being
This
posted
fella
everywhere.
here.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackford. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. We'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Why do I feel like this is not going to go very well?
How did we never hear?
So in a
about these
minute,
guardians
before I
of the
leave here,
faith?
I'm going to go back to that. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm here now. Let me just write down the locations of these 2 hunts a second. Then we can go deal with them in a minute. So let's see. This one was Clairview. Clairview. Sandbreed. Okay, so that's that one, and then the other one is in the Broken Hills. I can't spell. Goodness gracious me. Right, now let's do this side quest a second, and then once we've done that, we can go and have a look for these hunts a second, and then once we've dealt with both of those, we'll come back and carry on with the story. But at least that's the plan anyway.
Could have sworn we had a few.
I'm going the wrong way like a lemon.
That monster's taking quite a liking to it. First August, and now you. Who you pair up to? What's it got to do with me? August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it. Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might... Better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about. Why don't you tell us all the same?
You never know. We might be able to help.
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armour, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit.
Oh, so your
The
pride's
thing
been
there and
wounded.
then just to study it, but I was too proud. Now, every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off. Now piss off.
All right, we're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Where can we find...
She's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Literally right behind me.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Griffin hide greaves?
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd
what
bag
the
it.
hell?
Now where the
So
bleeding hell was excited?
one of our hunts, isn't it?
Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Caer Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
What's that supposed to mean?
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Interesting. Apparently I've already got another objective marker. Oh, the Moogle. Oh, okay, this is a different one that's been added. So, it's not that one. Here we are. The Dozmaz. Caer Northern Westgate Sambrec. Okay, let me just write this down so I don't forget. 'Cause we'll go and eliminate all these hunts in one go if we can. One after another. So it's in the Norvent Westgate. And it's some. Okay. So that's a B rank. Oh, I see. That's a C rank. Oh, so they're ranked as well. That's kind of like Final Fantasy 13 because you see you had the D rank Seedstone missions. Then you had the C ranks, which were the next ones up. Then you had B rank, and then finally A rank. Okay, so let's go. I'll try and work out where we need to go. So many different areas. Well, there's that one. Ow. So North Reach. Where would the hills be? Let's go to here for now. Since we know one of our hunts is here, we can at least go and have a look at it. Clairview. Let's have a look here a second. So there's one in Clairview. And the other one would be Westgate. Doesn't see where the Westgate is. But I think we've got one. That's Lost Wig. Norvent. Westgate. Dragon's Eyrie, Eastwatch. Westwatch. Northern River. I don't know where the West Gate is. That just says, what's it gate? suppose we can have a look around. Oops. Wrong button. What is that? Oh, that didn't last long. Okay, so one of our hunts should be somewhere in here, but I've no idea where. Oh, hold on. There's something pretty big over there. That could be it. Let's get rid of these a second. I've just seen something pretty darn big over this way. Hello, what have we here? That's looking pretty darn big. I would say that's one of our hunts, possibly. Which one's that? A Rorna, a C rank. Okay. So that is definitely one of our hunts.
This isn't gonna be easy. Too slow. Nice try. Nice try.
Oops, pressed the wrong button there. Down it goes. Now's our time to do some damage. Hurry up, Red Mario. Button.
Too slow.
we're the only one in the chat right now, sadly. It's alright. To be honest though, I don't normally stream today, so it's probably that nobody knows that I'm streaming today, and it's probably caught everybody unawares. And yeah, I'm streaming today because I couldn't get much stream time out during the week because of work and stuff, so I thought I'd squeeze something in now, especially since I'm going to be away at the end of next week.
Farewell.
Clouded Eye.
Rest well. I know I will.
Well, that's the end of that one. So that's that one dealt with. So we're looking for the West Gate. There's Northern Valley down there. So then where exactly is the West Gate? Just see if I can work out where this West Gate is a second. Oh, did you, Red? Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's down there. Okay, so it's we need to go down here. Okay, so if we go over to fast travel to Lostwig and then we head south from there.
Good day to you, Sid.
Now I just have to figure out how to get out of here.
The crystals we get from the tailor will look worthless. It's not just the crystals.
There we go. This way we need to get out. See, I don't normally stream on Saturdays, except on rare occasions. Like I say, at the end of this next week, I go away for a week, so there won't be any content coming out or any streaming being done, because while I will have a internet connection, it won't be strong enough to stream, sadly. I need to see about hooking up with Holly at some point as well to carry on the starting van. Oh, we've gone the wrong way. Like a complete bunch of nanas, we've gone the complete wrong way. Yeah, Fuzz won't be streaming for a while. He did actually put a statement up in his community tab stating that his newborn child had arrived and that he would not be streaming for a while, but he would be continuing to bring out videos and playing 16 in the background, and that he was intending to at some point carry on with 10-2 as and when he was able to. I think we're on the right track now. So we're back in Lostwood now, so we basically need to cut through and go out the other side. We basically went out the wrong exit. There we go, now we're on the right track.
You're finished!
See where I am. Yeah, so we just need to keep following this path now and it will lead us down to where we need to go. No, there is no telling when he'll be back. We just have to keep an eye out. He did also mention streaming Final Fantasy 16 hard mode as well, so there's that to look out for as well at some point. I've got to say, Red, I'm surprised you've been able to stream as much as you have, considering you concussed yourself. I was a little bit concerned about that. Give 1 second, folks. I will be right back. And I'm back. Right. Sorry about that, folks. Nature called and all that.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Oh, there's our target. The Dozemare. So this one's a B rank mission, so it's going to be slightly harder than the last one we did. But let's give it a go anyway and let's see what happens.
The work will have to wait. Look sharp.
Here we are. Well, that's hard. It didn't give me the chance to dodge that. Should have prompted me to dodge. Like that. Dodged the wrong way.
Too slow.
Again, it didn't prompt me to dodge. What the hell?
Nice try.
Oh.
Nice try.
Damn, disrupted me.
Nice try. Too slow.
Gotcha. Alrighty then. That was not an easy fight. Yeah, I sort of gathered that much. Ooh, Scarlight. And a meteorite. I'm not going to lie, that was a really tricky fight. That's the first one that's actually got around my evasion aid.
Something there, boy. Could that be our man? Could that be our man? You all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. Yeah, it's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but...
But what?
Actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some griefs to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you.
So I've got one more hunt to do at the moment. I just need to figure out where it
This will
is.
sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Yeah, I kind of gathered it wouldn't be fully healed. Yeah, brain damage will take quite a while to heal, I would surmise. Okay, so where exactly would Rosaria be? It's Eastpool, the Dim. If we go to Martha's Rest, I think it will be over that way somewhere. So we're looking for the Broken Hills. There it is. It's actually quite close to Eastpool. So if I fast travel to Eastpool and then head south from there, we can get to it from there. Permanent? That's not good. I am sorry to hear that, mate. I mean, I really do hope that you at least managed to recover a bit. No, I hope you managed to somehow get back to some sort of like normality, if you will. I really do. Okay, so our target's here somewhere. So I'll look and see if we can find it. Well, just take your time, Red. You know, don't rush anything. There's our target. It's actually a lot smaller than I envisioned. I expected it to be slightly bigger.
Yeah!
slow. Nice try.
God. Whew. That was not easy.
Oh, there aren't any more of them.
Alright, I believe that is all of our hunts done for now. So, we're going to go ahead now and head back to base. Hand in our side quest, double check the hunt board. Visit the blacksmith, see if we've got any new equipment available to us, because I feel like we might do now that we've just gone and got our hands on a load of rare equipment. And then once all of that is done, we can look to continue on with the story, I guess. Since there's nothing else optional to be done for the time being, from what I can see.
And with a bit of luck... How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. Struggling with my depression a little bit, but other than that, I'm alright.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive, you didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see, and his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. Then again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. Nah, it wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted, I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
I mean, we are leader of this hideout now, so it is our sacred duty to make sure that everyone is functioning, well, correctly. You have obtained a design draft for the Drake Slayer's belt. Design drafts unlock new crafting options at the Black Hammer. Visit Blackthorn in the Hideaway for details on material requirements. Interesting.
What do you need? What do you want?
So we can actually upgrade weapons now. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Although that would actually downgrade our weapons. Doesn't seem like reinforcing any of our stuff would actually help though right now. Surprised that won't put our attack up. Instead it's going to put it down. It's weird as hell. Oh, mind you though, the sword we're using is quite a bit more powerful because we're using... What are we using? I might stick with what we've got for now.
Monster's taking quite a liking to me.
I think the weapon we're using is quite a few levels above what we've got there.
Typical nobles.
Right. So yeah, all 4 hunts have been decimated now. So there's nothing more to be done there. So I guess it's onwards with the story.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion
some of those hunts weren't
by the
easy.
Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, The Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago, in Northern Storm, Drake's Eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drustanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
So now we know a little bit of the backstory of what happened to Jill, our Shiva dominant here.
Over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's Breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran. The leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
So it looks like we're going to be travelling over to here. The boiling sea. Does that mean it's boiling hot? And it's going to be bubbling where it's so hot.
Useful trick. Freezing and throwing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's breath. Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
Right. Let's go. I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
No doubt fiends and monsters will have taken over it though by now.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
Too slow. It's over.
That wasn't too tough of a fight. Oh, wrong button.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
It's over.
Well, looks like trouble.
Nice try.
The old arboretum is just up there. We'll enter the caves from there.
I wonder... How many points do I have now? Yeah, I have enough to upgrade it now. Awesome. Might as well do a few upgrades, because why not?
Look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
Crap.
It's turned.
Nothing a shelter for Zarya can't handle.
God.
Just like old times. Be sure to keep clear of his wall.
Believe me, I need to. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
going so well. I thought I might actually bag that trophy for a sec. Oh. Why is he not staggered? What even? What's that to say? Not staggered yet. Whoa, guys are pain to stagger.
Farewell.
Press on.
Yes. It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat, though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Was that what cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
It's over!
That's why I can't see them get down here. That's all of them. There's a box here, let's loot that first.
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
Let's not do that again.
No. Let's not.
God damn, you just noticed my health bar. Jesus.
They don't look too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
Too slow.
We aren't going this way.
Let's look for another path.
Guess we're going this way then.
Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly. Nice try.
Which way are we going?
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
Nice try.
Whoops.
What's it doing?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Too slow.
Dang, we leveled up again. Leveling up quite quickly now.
You hurt?
Just hot. Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this. Before the heat finishes me.
You're here.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Right. Yeah, I see what you mean, Red. Well, just try and take it easy as much as you can and just don't overdo it. That's the only advice I can really give.
Lady Marley. It's me. My mother. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. We cannot talk here. Come with me. I'm so glad you're safe.
And I you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady. But I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now. Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
this way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness. Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
Looks like we're going through another dungeon.
We're nearly at the Comrec.
All right.
Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Stay down.
Oh, you want to crowd me? Let's go for a spin. Through here, huh?
How many of them are there?
Too many.
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons. Then you must face yours.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
Too slow.
I don't even know how he got that hit on me just then.
Too slow.
Oops, wrong button. Yeah, I can imagine, Red. And the frequent headaches are probably due to the damage that was done, to be fair.
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years, I followed your orders. Fought your wars. All to protect the children you took. Just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Their souls were sullied with a stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by evil. But by the evil of men
Yeah,
like
I
you,
agree.
who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This
is my penance. I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, Dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me.
Kill them.
Now!
Right.
What the hell? What is that? Oh. Which Dominant is that?
Remember how it felt? Why can't I do it? Please, just once.
She won't be able to hold that lava back forever.
Damn it.
We better make this quick.
Liquid flame. Is it really bad?
Let's try.
to Ultima.
Go.
All right. I won't take long.
Oh! Fast.
Fine how. Just all ready. Fire and flame!
The heck?
Nice try.
Jesus.
Too slow.
Well done. To me, blades!
Nice try.
Jill!
I'm going to finish this, Clive. Here. Use this.
freedom.
The crystal. What did you do to it?
Oh, we destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father.
Father?
I have killed the monster and become an outlaw. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
Surprised Joshua hasn't reappeared.
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate.
Uh-oh.
Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
Who are you? You've been stalking me for ages now and it's creeping me out.
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
There he is.
This way, Your Grace.
Interesting.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure...
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands. Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion, their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dhalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbreque?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbreque included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the Mother Crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dhalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
The army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sanbreque need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks, and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Is that the Emperor's?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. The looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me. A woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Soon.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
I've been streaming for 2 hours 25 minutes.
Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid? One day, I want to sail all the way to the shore.
I'll do that side quest in a minute. I'm just going to do this, visit the infirmary a sec, and then once that's done, I think I'm going to call it quits for now, and then I'll probably be back either Monday or Tuesday, definitely. So I've been going for a good 2 hours 25 minutes, and I could do with a
I've
break.
done what I
now.
can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
Curse? Oh. We're going to lose her, aren't we?
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not. Ignore me.
Clive, where are you?
In here.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
This isn't the Dhalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith. Trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
It's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Beside which, I'm not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right.
So...
I should probably speak to Otto before leaving.
Into the trap we go, eh?
We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Well, I'm going to do that side quest first. But we're going to tackle all of this next time. I'm going to actually take a break now because I've been going for 2 hours 25 minutes. Let's see. depending on how things play out tomorrow, I might come back and carry on tomorrow. Failing that, I can always look at Monday as well. And definitely Tuesday I will be back as well. So we'll see how things play out. So just keep an eye on my channel, folks, and you know, the next stream will be coming up very soon. Alright folks, well thank you very much for watching. I look forward to the next one. Oh, button. No, go back to the... Thank you. And I will see you all next time for more Final Fantasy 16. Take care, folks.